Here with us now is Democratic Congressman Elijah Cummings.
Andrea, how you doing?
Nice to see you. Thanks so much for joining us again.
My pleasure.
Let's talk about John Boehner's problems, the problems that you suggested earlier with the caucus. You seem to be enjoying this, Congressman.
Well, not really. I mean, when I came over here to do this interview, I had to pass by the Tea Partiers who are in town today, and I can bet everything I've got, Andrea, that Speaker Boehner is feeling a lot of heat from the Tea Partiers. He probably wants to come to a reasonable compromise, but he's got the Tea Partiers saying no, 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 and so he's got a problem.
Well, as I say, you do seem to be enjoying the problems on the Republican side, but Democrats also have their problems. You can't agree on, I mean, you've put $33 billion there, according to the vice president, but you don't think that everyone in your caucus, House and Senate, are going to buy into that. Some of those cuts are upsetting, people on the left, and some are not deep enough to satisfy some more moderate senators, in fact, who are facing all kinds of primary challenges.
Andrea, you're absolutely right. There are many people like me who have looked at this situation and see that these cuts are devastating. Not only are the cuts devastating in that they cut to the bone, many of them cut almost through the bone. And we see communities being harmed. And the interesting thing, Andrea, is at the end of last year when the compromise was done, we had Republicans saying that in a time of a fragile economy, we just simply could not afford to raise taxes on people when they wanted to raise they wanted to keep taxes low for the upper 2% of our society. Well, wait a minute. You can't have it both ways. You're going to now cut spending that would go to students for Pell Grants in a fragile economy, cut spending for making sure that children can go and be a part of Head Start, 200,000 of them. I mean, come on. I think what the American people want, and I am convinced thoroughly that the Republicans misunderstood what happened in November, what the American people want is for us to work together. Yes, we all agree that there should be cuts, but those cuts should be done with the surgical skill of a heart surgeon, and not coming in with a hatchet just chopping up everything. And again, there are two sides to this issue. There's the income side, and there is the spending side. All you hear from the Republicans is let's not spend on that, let's not spend on that. But the fact is that they're now cutting. Today, they're going to vote to cut 70,000 jobs from the FAA. Our airports are going to be a lot less safer because we're not going to have the money to take care of them and have the personnel available to keep us safe. And at some point, reason has to prevail here, and we cannot allow the Tea Party to rule. We just can't afford that, because all we're doing is cutting off our future.
It doesn't sound like agreement is going to break out anytime soon on Capitol Hill. Thanks so much. Good to see you. Good to start the day with you on Morning Joe, and good to see you now. Thanks very much,
Thank you very
Congressman.
much.
And coming up next.